Good day, moms. So, I wanted to give you a little introduction to the Bagua because I notice so many people come to Feng Shui, they become attracted to Feng Shui because they want to work on their wealth corner. And I always see this question: help, help, where is my wealth and abundance corner? How do I find it? And the truth is, it can be confusing because are different approaches to feng shui. And so you're going to get different answers depending on what school of feng shui that you actually follow. Okay, some schools follow the cardinal directions. They align the Bagua based on the compass. The school that I come from is the Black Sect tradition. And in that tradition, the Bagua is actually very flexible. It can be positioned on your body, it can be positioned on a desk, it can be positioned on your home, an entire building, an entire lot, or even your room. So it's very expansive and it is very flexible. So I wanted to just go over all of the different areas of the Bagua and what their symbolism is and how you can actually lay the Bagua onto your space or your room or your entire home. So I drew up a little a little Bagua here for you to see. And what you would basically do, first of all, to align the Bagua is, oh, I forgot to draw it here. There should be 3 arrows here. And that's basically called the 3-door method. So basically you would align this bottom of the Bagua with where you stand from your space, from your room, so from the entryway. And then you would just kind of lay it down from there and stretch it to expand the entire space. It's basically a tic-tac-toe board, an energetic map that shows you all the different areas of your life and where they're represented in your space. So I'll just name them, okay? So let's just start with the top corner here. That's abundance, wealth, and self-worth. This is fame, reputation, and passion in life. This is love and relationships. And then we'll go all the way over to this side. And here we have new beginnings and family, health, and the Tai Chi. This is completion, children, and creativity. And this is self-knowledge, self-cultivation, spirituality. And here we have career and your path in life. And then in this corner we have benefactors, travel, father. Also, this top corner is mother, in addition to all of your relationships. So that's the name of all of the areas. So that's how you can orient those areas in your space, by looking at the space from your doorway and then laying the Bagua down. Okay, so love and relationships is always going to be in the far right corner of any space, and abundance is always going to be in the far left corner, and etc., etc. Okay, so now I want to just go through each area real quickly just to identify some of the different elements that are associated with each area. Okay, so here we'll always start with new beginnings, right? Because that is the origin of the Bagua. Okay, so let's say this is the new beginnings area, which is associated with family. It's connected with the season of spring. So think of that very first blade of grass poking through the soil. This is yang spring. So it's very energetic, very active yang form of the wood element. So it's connected with the wood element. The colors associated with this area are bright greens, bright blues, teals, and it is connected with the number 3. If you think about family, it takes 2 partners to create a third. So it's all about creation in family and in new ideas. And this is a great area to activate when you're wanting to start a new project, or even when you want to, have another child. You can activate this area. Okay, so I will move on to abundance, the abundance and wealth corner, and self-worth. So it is connected with, your abundance, your feeling of abundance in the world, the actual money that you do have, as well as self-worth, which is, very much connected to how much do you feel you're worth? Like, do you feel comfortable asking for what you're worth? Okay, so this is a great area to activate when you are wanting to ask for more, when you're wanting to believe that you're worth more, when you're wanting to make more money, and have just more flow of abundance in your life. And this is also connected with the season of spring. It's the yin form of spring. So think of that very strong tree. Like, it's got strong roots in the ground, and it's rising up slow and steady. Just like once you've started a project and you start to see that that project taking roots, and it is no longer so much effort. It just slowly grows, and it has so much to offer to the world. So it's associated with the color purple. It can also be blues and reds and greens, and gold even. And it's connected with the number 4, and the shape is cylindrical, just like, bamboo and tall trees have that cylindrical shape. And so now we'll move to health and the Tai Chi. This is all connected to your physical and mental well-being. And if you notice, it's connected to all of the areas in the Bagua. So think about it. When you don't have your health, everything kind of goes down to the wayside. It's really hard to feel abundant or to move forward in your career if you're struggling with your health. So that's why it's in the center. It's connected with the earth element, and with the Tai Chi, the shape is square, which is connected to all of the earth elements, aspects in your life. And it is the number 5. And this is a great area to activate if you are having any health issues, and you want to experience some healing and take more care of yourself. So we will move on to benefactors, helpful people, travel. So this area is associated with the season of fall. It's all about accessing helpful people, becoming a helpful person, and that's also very much connected to having more wealth and abundance. It is the element is metal. It's that very young form of metal, like think of like a big strong sword or blade, and it is associated with the number 6 and the color gray, as well as black and white. So now we'll move over to the completion area, and the completion area is also associated with the metal element. It's connected to children and creativity, and really, the element of fall. So you think about the emotion, of grief, or letting go, or completing something and letting it go. So this is a great area to activate when you want to, be done with something. You've been working on it for a long time. Maybe you're struggling to complete something, to complete a project. This is the place to work on. It's associated with the color white as well as pastels. Okay, so now we will move on to career path in life. This is really all about how you walk through life. It's about advancing your career. It's about being connected with your true purpose. The color associated with this area is black. It has that wavy shape, which is connected to the water element. It's correlated with the number 1. And I think that is everything there. Then we'll move over to fame, recognition, which is associated with the color red and the element of fire. So bringing in candles or triangular shapes is also the color connected. Think of like a burning flame. So think of that fire burning creates that triangular shape. And so these are different ways that you can represent fame and passion in your life. So this is a great area to activate if you're wanting more visibility in the world. Maybe you're trying to grow and expand your business, or you want to activate more passion in your life, or be connected more to what lights you up. So this is a great area to work with. And then last but not least, we have love and relationships, which is also connected with the yin form of earth, right? Because think of like the soil. It's very receptive, it's very permeable, it's very flexible. And this is all about giving and receiving, and having very positive romantic relationship as well as other relationships in your life. It's connected with the mother. And so the shape is square, just like the earth element, connected with the color pink, as well as all the earthy yellows and browns and beiges. You can bring those colors in, and this is a great area to work with if you're, wanting to strengthen your relationship. Okay, and I think I also did not, I skipped this one here, which is self-knowledge and spirituality, which is connected to that cobalt dark blue. It's also the yang form of earth. Think of that tall mountain kind of energy. It's very strong and stable. It's like, think like climbing the mountain to gain more wisdom and more connection to your higher self. Okay, it's got that square shape, and it is connected with the season of, I think, late fall. So the interesting thing about all the earth elements is that they come in between the seasons. So they're present during the transition, maybe 2 weeks to a month between the changing seasons. Okay, so I hope that gives you an overall understanding of this Bagua and what all the areas represent and how you can lay it out in your space. And so let me know if you found this video helpful, or if you have any questions about the Bagua, or if you really want to work on a particular area in your life and you have more questions about how you can do so. I'd love to hear from you as always. Sorry, I've been covering myself this whole time. This is a different kind of post, and I think I'm going to add a little picture of the Bagua so that you can reference it when you see this. Okay, as always, have a fabulous day and go forth and play. Play with the Bagua. Have fun. Ciao.